Welcome to physics class. In this video, you can find the solution for GATE Physics 2019 question paper. This video includes a solution for electronics question. For the circuit, what is the magnitude of V out if V in is 1.5 volt? Option A 0.015 volt, option B 0.15, option C 15 volt, option D 150 volt. In this question, they have given an inverting amplifier and they have asked us to find what is the output voltage. For inverting amplifier, we know that V out is equal to minus R2 divided by R1 into V in. Here R2 value is 100 into R, R1 value is R, V input is 1.5 volt. So V out is equal to minus of 100 R divided by R into 1.5, that is equal to minus 150 volt. So the minus is because it is an inverting amplifier. If you take only the magnitude, it will be 150 volt. If you see the diagram, they have given the saturation voltage as 15 volt. So V output cannot be 150 volt. So the answer is 15 volt. Answer is option C. Question number 26. Consider the following Boolean expression: A bar plus B bar into A into B plus C whole bar plus A into B bar plus C bar. It can be represented by a single 3-input logic gate. Identify the gate. Option A and option B are option C XOR, option D NAND. So we have to simplify the given Boolean expression. So whenever a change has been done in the derivation, I have underlined the term, and in the right side corner I have given what is the formula used for. So the given expression is y is equal to A bar plus B bar into A B plus C the whole bar plus A into B bar plus C bar. So by using the law A dot B the whole bar is equal to A bar plus B bar, the expression underlined expression will become A bar plus B bar plus C the whole bar. Now again by using the law A plus B the whole bar is equal to B bar dot A bar, the B bar plus C the whole bar will become B bar C bar. So now the expression is y is equal to A bar plus B bar into A bar plus B bar C bar plus A into B bar plus C bar. Now we will multiply the first two terms. So we will be getting A bar plus A bar B bar C bar plus A bar B bar plus B bar C bar plus A B bar plus A C bar. Now the terms A bar will become A bar, and also B bar term will become only B bar. So we will end up with A bar plus A bar B bar C bar plus A bar B bar plus B bar C bar plus A B bar plus A C bar. Now take the two terms A bar B bar C bar and B bar C bar. In these two terms B bar and B bar C bar is common, so take it out. In the similar way, if you see A bar B bar and A B bar is a common term, so take B bar as a common term. Then we will be getting A bar plus B bar C bar into A bar plus 1 plus B bar into A bar plus A plus A C bar. Now A bar plus 1 become 1. So and also A bar plus A bar is also 1. Therefore we will be getting A bar plus B C bar plus B bar plus A C bar. Now in this term, underlined term, B bar is a common one, so we will be taking it out. Then we will get A bar plus B bar into C bar plus 1 plus A C bar. Again the C bar plus 1 will be 1. Therefore we will be getting A bar plus B bar plus A C bar. Now in the underlined term we will be using distributive law. that is a plus bc is equal to a plus b into a plus c. By using that law, we will be getting b bar plus a bar plus a into a bar plus c bar. Now in the underlined term, a bar plus a bar is 1. Therefore, we will be getting b bar plus a bar plus c bar. By De Morgan's law, we can write it as a bar b bar c. A bar plus b bar plus c bar as a b c the whole bar. Therefore, by simplifying the given Boolean expression, we will be getting a NAND gate. Answer is option D. Question number 31. A 3-bit analog to digital converter is designed to digitalize analog signal ranging from 0 volt to 10 volt. For this converter, the binary output corresponding to an input of 6 volt is option A 011, option B 101, option C 100, option D 010. In this question, they have given a 3-bit analog to digital converter. Therefore, n value is equal to 3 and the voltage ranges from 0 volt to 10 volt. Therefore, voltage range VR is equal to 10 minus 0, that is 10 volt is the VR, and they have given a input voltage of Vi is equal to 6 volt, and they have asked us to find what is the binary output corresponding to this 6 volt of input. We have studied that V input is equal to VR divided by 2 power n minus 1 into P. 6 volt, in this case the P is the output voltage. So Vi is 6 and VR we have found as 10 divided by 2 power 3 minus 1 into P. By simplifying this, we will be getting the output power as output voltage is 4.2 volt, that is approximately 4. If the question they have asked us to find what is the binary output. So binary equivalent for 4 is 100. Therefore, answer for this question is option C. For the following circuit, the correct logic value for the entry x2 and x1 in the truth table are. In this question, they have given a logic circuit and they have asked us to find what is the outputs x2 and x1. And they have given a truth table for some of the options of the input. In this question, they have given a logic circuit and they have asked us to find what is the value of x2 and x1 in the given truth table. So for the second one, they have given G value is 0, A value is 0, B value is also 0. AND gate Boolean expression is the multiplication of both the inputs. So one input is 0, another input also 0. Therefore, the output from the first AND gate is 0. We will see the bottom AND gate. Here also both the inputs are 0. Therefore, the output is also 0. Now we will see the top OR gate. So OR gate is the addition of both the inputs. So one of the input is 0 and the C input is 0. Therefore, 0 plus 0 will be 0. So output of the top OR gate is 0. Now we will see the bottom OR gate. P value is equal to 1 and another input is 0. Therefore 0 plus 1 gives 1. Now if you see both the NOR gates, they are the output of one NOR gate is given as an input for another bottom NOR gate, and this output of the bottom NOR gate is given as one of the input for the top NOR gate. First, we will see what is the truth table for NOR gate. If you see the truth table for NOR gate, when both the inputs are 0, the output is 1. For all other inputs, the value is 0. If you see the bottom NOR gate, one of the input is 1. If you see the truth table, if any one of the input for the NOR gate is 1, the output is surely 0. Therefore, without knowing what is the another input, we can write that the output of the bottom NOR gate is 0. Now this 0 is fed as an input for the top NOR gate. Already it has a one input of 0 and now another input is also 0. Therefore, the output of the top NOR gate is 1. Now we can say that the x1 value is 1 and y2 value is 0. Answer is option A. For a given load resistance RL is equal to 4.7 ohm, the power transfer efficiency is eta is equal to power load divided by power total of a DC voltage source and a DC current source with the internal resistance R1 and R2 respectively are equal. The product of R1 R2 in the units of ohm square is dash. In this question they have given that the power efficiency of a DC voltage source is equal to the power transfer efficiency of DC current source, and they have asked us to find what is the value of R1 into R2. First we will draw the circuit of DC voltage source and calculate the value of its efficiency. First let us see the DC voltage source circuit diagram. Left hand side shows the DC voltage source circuit diagram. First we will find what is the value of V. V is equal to I into R equivalent. As it is a series connections of both the resistance, the current flows through both the resistance will be same. Therefore current will be same and R will be R equivalent, that is R1 plus RL. Then we will be getting current I is equal to V divided by R1 plus RL. Now we will find what is the power across the load resistance RL. Power formula is V into I, that is I square RL. As the current flows through, that is same, we have already find the value of I. Substitute the value of I, we will be getting V divided by R1 plus RL the whole square into RL. Then power total is equal to V into I. By substituting the value of I, we will be getting V into V divided by R1 plus RL. Next we will find the power transfer efficiency. We will consider the DC voltage source efficiency as eta 1. Eta 1 is equal to power load divided by power total. By substituting the values of power load and power total, we will be getting as RL divided by R1 plus RL. Next we will see the DC current source. The left hand side shows the circuit diagram of DC current source. As it is a parallel connections, the voltage drop across each of the resistance will be same. So we will find V voltage across the load. V is equal to IL into RL. So IL is equal to V divided by RL, that is I into R equivalent V is divided by RL. It is a parallel connection of resistance, so we will be getting equivalent resistances R2 RL divided by R2 plus RL. Therefore IL will become I into R2 RL divided by RL into R2 plus RL. By cancelling R2, we will be getting I is equal to by cancelling RL, I into R2 divided by R2 plus RL. Next we will see the power across the load resistance RL. P load is equal to I square RL. By substituting the value of I square IL, we will be getting I R2 divided by R2 plus RL the whole square into RL. In the similar way, we will be getting power total as I square into R equivalent, that is I square into R2 RL divided by R2 plus RL. We will consider eta 2 as the power transfer efficiency of DC current source. Then we will be by substituting the values of power load by power total, we will be getting R2 divided by R2 plus RL. In the question, they have given the power transfer efficiency of DC voltage source is equal to power transfer efficiency of DC current source. So by substituting the value of eta 1 and eta 2, we will be getting RL divided by R1 plus RL is equal to R2 divided by R2 plus RL. By doing the calculation, we will be getting RL square is equal to R1 into R2. In the question, they have given RL value as 4.7. By substituting the value and squaring it, we will be getting the product of R1 and R2 is equal to 22.09 ohm square. In the description box, you can find the link for GATE Physics 2020 solution, and GATE Physics 2019 Solid State Physics questions and Particle Physics questions. Please share and subscribe the channel. If you have any queries, write in the comment section.